Woo! Good evening, good evening, and good evening. Welcome to another episode of Still Standing. Look, we got a lot to talk about today. I said that I'm going to start doing. I've scheduled a day now. I'm not jumping all over the place. I know I was jumping all over the place, but we got a lot to talk about um, tonight. And as you can see from the title, let me read it again for those of you didn't understand it. Okay, it says recession. Recession? Black folks always been in a recession. We always in a recession. We don't know nothing about it. We don't know. We've always been in a recession. We ain't never had shit. We ain't never had shit. We always been in a recession. But so today I want to talk about, I'm a joking stuff, but this isn't a joking matter. I'm a joking stuff. I'm gonna get a little of that in, but this is not a joking matter. So there are several things that I want to talk about that I feel that's holding the Black community back. Now, we've always felt like we have been in a recession because we let's just be honest, we ain't never had our hand on no damn money. We ain't never had our hand on them. We don't know how it feel to have no $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in our pocket. We don't know how that feels. At least I didn't. I don't know how that feels. I mean, I've never held that much money. I mean, I wrote a check my own. One time I wrote a check one time. I ain't gonna lie. I wrote a check one time for $1 million because I just wanted to see how it felt to write $1 million check. I thought, why? Of course, I didn't have it in there. But I just wanted to see how it felt to write it out. And this is something that I said I wanted to get used to. Of course, you can't get used to it running for 5-0 and and sitting there clank clank, and getting the other stuff. But there are several things that I feel, and I named the top 3 things that I feel like is the most important. And I'm gonna get to this video in a second. And I did say that I would go on and show you my forex, but I was advised against that. I was advised against that. My friend, she said, nah. She said I wouldn't do that. First of all, you're new, and then you can show. I mean, I am going to go on and show you all, what I'm talking about as far as forex, and I'm going to also show you about E-Trade. I'm going to go on and I'm going to show you both of them. Just give you little inserts or whatever, so you can go back and look over the material for yourself. But anyway, so the top 3 things that I feel, and this, like I said, this is just my opinion. Opinion just like a mouth. Everybody got one. Some of them, I think when them folk over there in Africa had the mouth cut off. How in the hell you have your mouth cut off? Understand now. Anyway, the top 3 things is education, finances, and unity. Let me see that. I'll say that one more time. Education, finances, and unity. Now, right before I get into that part of it, I just want to make a quick comment on Kanye. Kanye, please take your 40 pill, because you ain't doing nothing. Just they using you like a pawn. Do you not know that if Black people, and there are going to be some idiots that vote for you, and that's taking away votes from Joe Biden. So that means that this clown could potentially please sit your retarded ass down. Please get somebody to take your ass to some mental health institution and get them to inject you with every damn syringe they got in that place, so you can sit your ass down, so you can sleep through Christmas. Don't wake your ass up until after the 1st, until we know who the president is. I'm talking about they need to fill them up with whatever the hell they got in this, whatever medicine they got. I don't give a damn what they inject your ass with, as long as they put your ass to sleep until after January. Please sit your chocolate ass down. You're not going to get in the White House. You're not going to get your crazy retard. We will never have. We already got a mental health ass patient in there. You don't need to. We already got one. We're not going to put your ass up. Are you serious? Here it is. You sleeping. Here it is. You already met. I can't do that one on this show. But anyway, and I'm not going to try to deviate from this. You know I clown a lot. I'm trying not to do a lot of that with this because this is really important. Although I'm going to always digging 45 ass. Always digging his ass. Always nasty. But anyway, let me start the video right quick. I didn't pay my cable bill now. But wait a minute now. Don't tell me I'm gonna lie. My first day and can't get the darn. Oh, I see what's going on. It can't get a what you call
This is the Black Business School.com. Learn about financial literacy and how you can grow your business today. What the hell do you have to lose? Donald Trump, the presidential candidate, famously asked the question to black voters while appealing for the support of African Americans almost 2 years ago to the day. The seemingly never-ending stream of negative answers ever since has been playing themselves out in the most perilous of ways. The latest response to that fateful.
Now I'm gonna pause that. I'm gonna pause that right here. Now this is gonna show you that if we go into another recession, what this gonna do to our black ass. This is gonna show you that what could potentially happen to our black ass. Hold on one second.
Has materialized itself as an impending recession, fears of which were, of course, being downplayed by the president, who many people blame for a looming economic crisis. As a result, a clearer picture was emerging of which groups would be most affected by the first recession in a decade. And by groups, we mean black people.
I wish I knew how to effectively read this chart.
The Great Recession that began in 2007 had never dissipated.
I ain't that advanced yet, you know.
And that is especially true for black people who have disproportionately fallen short when it comes to ownership, credit, employment, and earning wage overall, among other key economic indicators. The collision of those factors in 2019 means that black folks should rightfully brace the hardest for another recession, which economists say is a matter of when, not whether it will happen. In essence,
do y'all hear that?
Take a look at the
Let me put this on pause
in order to determine what's on the exit.
Do y'all hear that? A recession is inevitable. We gonna hit a recession. That's why I talk so much about getting financially connected. I'm not gonna sit here like I'm some millionaire. I'm not gonna sit here, like I'm making so much, like I'm, well, I am making a good little bit. I ain't gonna sit here like I ain't making good. I am making a little, but I'm making a good living. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here like I'm just wealthy and all that foolishness. But at the same time, we got to get financially connected. But it's time out for all that hate and sit your stupid ass down and go and find your own lane and find you a lane and get sane and get in your lane and find you your own thing. Hell, I couldn't say that again. But still, we bump all that. It's time out for all that in the black community. That's exactly some of the things that's holding the black community back. Now let's start off with education. Now hold on, put my glasses on because it said the US and I thought it said the usher board. I had to put my glasses on to find it and to see that it said US and not usher board. Okay, but anyway, the US ranks 14th. 14th. I want that to sink in. 14. 1-4. 13 plus 1. 15 minus 1. 14 in the world, according to Pearson. I'm talking about in education now. Yeah, in education. They ranking 14th in the world. But that's not. That's where our black ass come. Our way. Doo-doo. I wish I should play Jeopardy. That's where our black ass come. It's so sad that even on the world stage right now, which we are laughing down stock, each one of the other countries, they used to fear this country. This country used to be one of the most powerful in the world. But since we got one of the most dumbest in the world in the office right now, we getting our ass laughed at. We getting our ass chewed up. I'm talking about on every continent. Everybody say, "Oh, look at the jackass! Oh, they hired a jackass! Oh, they're trying to get the jackass back in office! Oh, look at the jackass kicking their ass!" I'm talking about on every level. That's what we need to go around and start doing. That's how we need to speak to people in the street. When you see another white person say, because I got my ass kicked too. But anyway, education, education is crippling our black people. Education is crippling us. Now, you could call me whatever you want to. You can say whatever you want to. I know I trip out, blah, 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 but I can spell. I can do damn arithmetic. I can divide, I can add, I can do all of that. We need to go back to school. I'm sorry. Your dumb ass need to go back to school. You need to get your sour ass up off the couch and go back to school. You cannot sit here talking about I'm gonna have $1 million and sitting there eating damn tater chips while your ass is a couch potato. Yeah, I'm gonna dig in your ass. You need to get your ass off the couch. You need to get your ass off the couch and get you an education. How in the hell you gonna send a dumb child to school? Well, I understand. I understand. Because half of you been sitting on your ass, you've been planting ass in a chair all your life, and you've been complaining about this person, talking about that person, looking at blah, 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 blah. You've been doing all of that all your life. You've been giving excuse after excuse after excuse. There is no excuse because guess what? Time is winding up. Time is winding up. The recession that's getting ready to hit our black ass, we ain't seen that before. We have not seen that type of recession before. Don't you ever think that a recession is just economically? Don't you ever think that a recession is just economically? It's a combination of a lot of shit because you got to remember you got medical that's involved. You got a lot of people with underlying conditions. You got a lot of people that this COVID shit. We still dealing with it, you know. So it's time for us to get up and start getting informed and start getting some information. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I got no doctor's degree. Hell no. I'm not supposed to do research like that. I'm sorry. Hell no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go and do research to be no doctor. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that. You can go to school all you want to, the doctor, whatever you choose. That is good. The way I stopped in college was good enough for me. I'm good with it. I'm not going back. Hell, I can't honestly die. Hell, I'm gonna go back. But we need to get more informed. We need to get more information. We need to get our hands on as much information as we can, because for one, if you're unequipped with information and then you send in your child, and this is what I say about dumb. I'm not calling nobody's child dumb by no means whatsoever. And I don't consider regardless of what the race is, I don't consider no child dumb. What I'm saying is that you're sending your child. What I consider dumb is someone who's uninformed. And here it is, you're sending an uninformed child out to school. Them teachers can tell them anything. This is, I know they've been telling you that you're free and everything. Let me whisper this in you. You're gonna be the first one to hear this, and I need you to understand that your ass is still a slave. Your ass is still a slave. So if I slap you down, don't go home and tell your mom, because that's what's supposed to happen. Because your ass is a slave. I'm just using that as I'm using humor, but you get the picture. They could tell them anything in the schools, and the sad part is kids are so vulnerable, and they're so vulnerable that they'll believe anything if they're not informed first. If they're not informed first, ask me how I know. And I tell you, when I come on here, I'm talking pretty much about things that I have experienced. Now, I'm not going to say that I've experienced a whole lot of evil, all that stuff from people. I've probably done a lot of stuff. Like I said, I had terrorism. But nevertheless, I'm still here, still standing. That's the reason why. This is the reason why trademarking does still standing. Yeah, I might need to change a few things. But anyway, so education is one of our biggest problems. I consider it the greatest problem. Because without an education, how in the hell? This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. How are you gonna sit your chocolate ass on a couch, in a chair, wherever you sit your retarded ass? How are you gonna sit your ass and sit down and hate on somebody that's getting up, working? I'm talking about energetic, know what they want out of life, fighting to get it. But you sitting your ass down hating on every move they make. You got something to say. Everything they do, you got something to say. Every time they go higher, you go out there and you talk about them. But just like I said yesterday, you can't really hate on your haters. You have to start liking your haters, because when they inform others about what you're doing, people watch you. And that's how other opportunities come. So you can't really pay attention to fuck a hater. The hell with a hater. A hater can kiss. I can't wait till I get to work, because I really want to go off some haters that I know. I got a list of them. I'm talking about I got a list. I'm going to roast your ass all the way under the graveyard. I promise you I am. Your ass gonna wish you was on that spaceship with Trump trying to get to the moon and buy you a piece of dust to sit your stinking ass on. But anyway, so education. Now let's come into the finances. I laugh from the start because you already know. Every time some of these little retarded little kids get $1 in their pocket, burn a hole in their pocket, they got to go and get the latest shoes, they got to go and get the latest pants, the latest shirts, the latest style, the latest name brand, the latest this, the latest that. But I ain't got the latest education. Then dads grow up. I'm talking about the only thing they got is a cell phone, a bottle of liquor, and a joint hanging out the side of their mouth saying, "This is to my dead homie." The homie dead, but then the damn brain dead too. So you need to go ahead and just pour the whole bottle over your whole body. Just pour the whole damn bottle over your whole body. And smoke while you're doing it. Smoke while you're doing it. I'm talking about light it while you're doing it. I mean, I don't get it. But then we don't like to pay for shit. We don't want to pay for nothing. We don't like to pay for nothing. We don't want to pay for a damn thing. That's exactly what. And we don't understand. Our credit is crippling us. Back when my credit was 2, yeah, it was 2. My credit was so bad. I'm talking about. I even passed by looking in the window. They shut the damn blind. They said, what? Yeah, the only job I could get was I told you about my first job about buffing the flow. That was the only job I could get with that credit score. Yeah, that was the only. That's why they don't hire our ass right now, because they know our ass. They know our credit score is below 0. That's why half of us cannot get good jobs, and for that reason alone, for that reason, and for the educational purposes, this is why most of us are stuck in the financial bind or the financial conditions we are. Now, don't ask me, don't tell me nothing about, oh, I'm got 2 jobs, and I don't want to hear that old slave talk. That's slave talk to me. Stop talking to me like a damn slave. I know we're not slaves. We free. We ain't on that. Your foot ain't cut off. It need to be though. Half of your musket foot ass need to be cut off. Just sitting down anyway. You don't use them no damn way to stand up to do a damn thing. The only thing you do is stand up so you can lay your ass back down. So you need your musket foot ass cut off. What? But anyway, we have got to get a better handle on our money. Now, look at it. I'm going to tell you what I used to do. Like I said, I used to work all the time. I used to work. I used to work. But I was terrible with money. I'm talking about I have look at here. Now I have generated some cash from some jobs. I have made some good money. But the thing is, I was just retarded with money. What? I mean, I had to have the latest styles. I'm not gonna walk out the house. My mom was like that. A lot of people. Oh, well, every time I turn around, oh, what are you? My mama wouldn't even go to the mailbox without having her wig straight and having her face whatever, and she might put on a dime to go to the damn mailbox. She ain't gonna go out that wig. If she was here right now, she probably slapped the hell out of me for saying that. But I'm just being transparent. She wore a wig. Hell, half of America wearing. Matter of fact, all of America wearing wig. Majority of them, except the Chinese and the damn Koreans. And y'all wonder how Corona get over here. Check your hair. Check your hair. Get damn hair. But anyway, so back to these finances. We have got to get a better grip on our finances. Every time you get paid, you ain't got to get the latest damn shoes. You ain't got to go get another more extensions. You don't have to go and get the latest clothes. You don't have to get all that stuff. I guarantee you, if you check in because I checked in my closet. I had shit. It was stuff just on top of stuff I didn't even know was there. And I took a lot of stuff down to Goodwill, but then I took a lot of stuff. I gave my cousin a lot of stuff, because she has two boys around the same size as me, and but anyway, yeah. But I had a lot of stuff, and every time you turn around, when we can't even go past 7-Eleven, if we can't even go past 7-Eleven without pulling in, and we know damn well we don't want. You got about 30 drinks at the house. Oh, let me stop. And get me a drink. You know how we do. And then time you go in Walmart, you have in your mind, you say, I'm going ahead and get me some dish detergent. I'm going ahead and get me some whatever you need. Here it is. You go to look. Oh, damn. Is you serious? Are you serious? That ain't that but 52 cents. $1 a pound. You come out there, you done spent your damn rent money, your gas money, your light bill money, your car insurance money, all that stuff, and then you cry whenever I don't have enough for my darn light bill. I don't have enough. You sound like a droop neck turkey. You sound like a droop neck turkey, coming up with excuses because you have the money. You have the money. You just live, but we just live. We just so used to living beyond our means. We so used to buying what we want to buy. Whenever we go past it, so we just cannot help ourselves. We just got to shop. We got to shop. We got to do it. I'm going over. I'm going. And then anytime you tell yourself, you say, "Oh, I'm not going to do this today. I'm not going to do this today. I'm going to go right past this store." Oh hell, I'll go in and look. We go in there and look, next thing you know, $100 on some bull. It's the stuff that you probably don't even need. There was this thing. They had this thing with because Amazon is like the biggest thing in the world right now. Everybody wants to be a part of Amazon. But you look at it. You look at what Amazon is pumping out. Amazon, who wants a damn coffee cup? They sell coffee cups for. I seen some coffee cups. Well, they sell everything, but I seen a coffee cup on there for $25. I'm talking about the same kind that's in Dollar Tree. See these same. You get the picture. We'll go over here and we'll spend $1 million on all this stuff, and it's the same product from that Dollar Tree. The same product Okay, so let me say it like this. Let's take, and I'm gonna use this in a stock market uh, uh, form. Let's say that you had Dollar Tree. Well, you got those, or I'm gonna just use them in an example. You got Dollar Tree, you got General Dollar, and you got Walmart. Okay, Walmart being the most expensive. Okay, which in price comparison, not really, really, but all of those stores and pretty much the same arena. Okay, so now Family Dollar, let's just say Family Dollar is just a little less expensive. Okay, and then of course Dollar Tree is the less expensive. Okay, so now you put all of these on the stock market, right? Okay, now Walmart's price may go up. I mean, Walmart may get a lot of customers coming through because of the popularity of a certain item. But now, uh, Family Dollar, they may get a pretty moderate size or whatever because they have similar uh, product. But now look at Dollar Tree. Well, in real life, Dollar Tree doing it big. But I'm just using this as an example. So I'm gonna say that they're on the downside now. So here it is. So Dollar Tree, they're not making much of anything because guess what? Because the big people have gotten their small idea, their small little whatever, taken that and took off with it. And now you look at, well, wait a minute, what the hell? My coffee cup was 60 cents. How the hell it turned $25? They go to it's the same stuff. They go overseas. This is an overseas where I'm talking about. This here warehouse is so huge. This is the same warehouse that Amazon. I'm talking about. I did research. Well, I ain't gonna say I did research, but I did a little googling and I did a little whatever. Uh, but this is the same warehouse at Walmart, Amazon, half of these big major stores. This is the same warehouse, the same warehouse. And guess what? This is Dollar Tree's main distributioner. That's their main distributioner. So what I'm saying is, we're not conscious. We're not conscious of our spending because just because you spend much more on a certain thing, don't mean you have quality. And if you don't have quality, then that means that you're going to keep spending and spending and spending and spending. That way, that's just taken away from what you could be saving. That's just taken away from what you could be saving. And I ain't gonna even sit here like I'm such a financial guru now, but the difference is I know my needs versus my wants. I know that I don't need to go out and get a new Mercedes Benz just because my neighbor got what she does have one. But because my neighbor got a Mercedes, why do I need to do that? Why do I need to keep up with somebody just because they getting this? I applaud you. You got a damn deal. I'm so glad you got a deal. Please don't do this number. Please don't have your head held down next week if they. I hope they don't come get it now. That's why I'm not gonna get one because I don't want nobody coming backing up not yet, which I can get one. But you see the point. We don't need all that crap. We on this, a lot of black people are on this flexing and all this fly. Oh yeah, I got to show you. I got the shit on me a nickel. I got the shit on me a nickel. I'm going to get me. I'm getting all bossed out and I'm just all decked out and I'm just going to get me a nice one. I'm just a shit on this nickel. I'm going to get on this nickel. You look like a fool. First of all, you're uneducated, and then you ain't doing nothing but flipping a burger. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with flipping a burger, but that's all your ass gonna do your whole life because it's like the square one ass down. Okay, and then you ain't gonna have much money in your damn pocket. What you had to flip? How many burgers did you have to flip to get that whip? Are you serious? And I'm not speaking down to anybody because guess what? I done been in all that. That's why I'm talking about it. That's why I said that You know, it starts in our community. To hell with what's going on outside of the community. They trying to take our ass down. They trying to take us down. I'm sorry, they really are. They trying to take us down. That's why we have to get connected now. Connected now. I'm talking about we have got to get our education. We got to get educated. I'm not saying that you got to go to school for 12 years and become a doctor. Hell no, I'm not gonna do that. So, you know, of course I'm not gonna say I'm not saying if that's your dream to not to pursue that now. Whatever dreams you have, you need to pursue that because you know I'm gonna joke all the time. I'm just telling you what I'm not. I'm not trying. You know, I wear these, and when you wear glasses, you're not trying to read all damn day. I'm not trying to do no. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not trying to do none of that. Period. I'm not trying to write damn dissertation. Period. But anyway, that's our finances. But now down to this last. Now I'm gonna show you a video first. Hold on, I'm gonna show you a video before. I'm gonna show you a video before I get down to this last. Hold on for a minute, because I want y'all to see. I want you to really catch this. I want you to catch this. What you know when I come back with Oh darn, you ain't no I wish I had one of them where you speak to it, but you can't speak to it. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. And I'm gonna I just want you to see this first. Uh I should have had, you know, I'm new. Y'all have to bear with me. This is what and I know you're saying, what the hell is I'm supposed to show you why I'm going there. Oh, let me see. No, that ain't it. It's this one right here. This is the one that I wanted. This is the one that I wanted.
Video is taking the internet by storm.
This is the
time to break it down. Let me just underscore all of this. The fight that you're about to see took place
now
at Disneyland.
Now watch this now, and then I'm gonna go into what I'm talking about.
Where you take toddlers.
We ain't asking you to tell us where we take our damn toddlers.
He's wearing a bright pink shirt. It may look red on your screen.
See?
He apparently gets into some sort of discussion that escalates quite quickly as a woman in a white tank top spits in his face and then he punches her. And then a guy in a white t-shirt. By the way, all these people seem to be either related or all friends, or it's definitely all together. The guy in the white shirt, he starts with it.
Hold on, I'm telling you.
In a beige tank top, she gets into the crowd.
Now watch
so
this.
This goes on for some time. He dies down just for a moment, and then it picks back up again as the two women start fighting each other. Then the men enter the fight
now
again.
See, this is the mama right here. She got
she gets involved in the melee, and then she ends up on the ground. It doesn't stop there. It stops and starts at least 2 or 3 more times. That's when park goers actually intervene. Then we see security.
And see, you see how late security come in.
That family was escorted out of the town.
You see how he beat it?
As far as
you see that?
We shot to them at this point. They have not responded. We'll complete it.
You see that?
And we're not sure.
Do you see that? You see how he beat that girl?
Against the this or
I can't look at that. Okay, this is why I showed that video. And it's because of this next one. It's called damn unity. I ain't even got to look at it. It's unity. One of the biggest things in the Black community that's crippling and hurting the Black community is unity. There's so much damn hate in the Black community until it's ridiculous. Some of these retarded, back-afflicted, uneducated, low IQ, WIC receiving, food stamp card swiping at the goddamn counter ass bastards want to sit up and hate You would rather sit your ass around and hate. You ain't got a damn thing in your pocket. You ain't got a damn thing in your mind. You ain't got a damn. You ain't got even. You ain't even. You got a empty car space out there with nothing to even park in it. But you would rather sit around and hate on your brother or hate on your sister for trying to better themselves or trying to do better in life or whatever. That is the most retarded thing I have ever seen in my life. And like I tell you, I don't give a damn who, like me or love me or whatever. Because I'm gonna tell you what I did. I blocked every damn thing I had on my damn. I blocked that, and I'm gonna tell you why I blocked it because anytime you trying to, anytime you're trying to move forward, anytime you're trying to evolve, anytime you're trying to move ahead, you cannot sit there and paddle your damn spin your wheels in some mud that you done come through. And that's exactly what people will do. People will always remind you of your past, but you got to remind they black ass of your future. Because just because you have been through what, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't reach out and support you. See, we're unsupportive of each other. This is one of the reasons why this is one of the reasons why we come last in education, and this is exactly why half of their pockets is going to stay empty. Unfortunately, half of the damn pockets is going to stay empty. Half of them. Because, we waste so much time worrying about the next person and what they do. I don't give a damn what nobody else is doing. When I'm in here on Forex, making my money, ching, 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 I ain't worried about what the next person out there do. I don't give a damn what they're doing. Do whatever you want to. You can say, well, matter of fact, you can get on a party line and talk about me all day long. Guess what? I'm sitting here focused on what I need to do. Now, once I finish what I need to do for myself for that day, you know, I may and I may not entertain you. I mean, it's just according, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm together. See, that's one of the things that we need to do in the black community. I'm being serious. We need to come together. They're trying to come against our ass. It's time out for all of that hating. It's time out for all of that bullshit. Whatever happened years ago, let that shit go. Who gives a damn that you loan? Ain't nobody told you to loan Lenny no damn $100. You know that bastard wouldn't work. But you the one loaned him $100. You know that nigga, you know that bastard wouldn't work. You the one loaned him $100. Now you still mad. And I hate to tell you, but your sister didn't pull your wig off. She didn't pull your wig off. The wig came off because you didn't have it tied down long enough. You didn't have it tied down right. So you've been mad with your sister all these years for your damn era. She didn't pull it off. Your damn wig came off because you didn't have it tied down right. And I'm sorry, but that car that you loaned Henry, that shit was raggedy and it got that. The damn motor was getting ready to cut off. So you're mad with your brother talking about that he tore up. It ain't tore up. The shit was getting ready to go to the funeral home anyway. It was time to bury that damn car. They didn't even want the tin off that raggedy, rusty ass car. Damn loud. Your car loud as that thing that was across the street. But there is no unity in the black community um, as a whole. Oh yeah, and I'm obviously not talking about every black. I'm obviously not talking about every community. I'm obviously not talking about everybody. But 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 for the ones that are, you're just discouraging a lot of other people because you may not can directly affect someone. Well, actually, you can. You can directly affect someone especially when they weak minded and here it is. They're already timid in the first place, and then they got to say, oh, well, they might be true. Nobody don't like me. That's how we get. That's how we get people in the nut house. That's exactly why the nut house full of people that take about 20 pills to be able to even sleep. They take 20 pills for them to sleep, and they have to hurry up and pop pills back in their mouth, and they wake up. And they wake up fast because they go to sleep and then they wake up. So they have to inject their ass with something else to put them to sleep. That's the way them type of people. But it's just so much. It's just so much hatefulness. It's so much backbiting. It's so much lying. It's so much, all that stuff. It's just ridiculous. I'm talking about, I have, I'm not gonna say no names. I said I'm not gonna bring no names on here. I'm not gonna bring no name. I ain't gonna say the only name I'm gonna bring on here is 45. Well, I am gonna bring a list now. It's gonna be a list I'm gonna roast later. But we know. But anyway, I have people. I'll say it like this. There are people that I know that's blood kin to me. Notice I said that I feel I could be, missing. Like I said, anybody can misinterpret something, but I feel that has some type of something. I feel like there's some type of dissension for whatever reason. I have no clue because I've done nothing to them. Now, if you hate me because of my personality, then you're just gonna hate me for the rest of my life. Because I ain't changing for you. I'm sorry. I'm not changing to fit shit you think. Whatever. I'm not trying to change nothing to fit nothing for you. Period. At all. Nothing. But if anything is going to change, it's gonna be a change where it's going to be where it's going to affect how I treat people, where it's going to affect how I present myself. Because I do want to, I'm not no fucked up individual anyway. I don't go out mess. I ain't no fucked up individual. I might raise a little every now and then. I might roast me one, every now and then. Every blue moon. Every blue moon. But for the most part, I'm always talking to people about education. I'm always talking to them about finances now. And notice I said now because, like I said, this is a new thing for me, but I like it. I like it because I've never experienced being able to put money in my pocket and pay all of my bills and still be able to do whatever I want to in one week. I've never been able to do that. And so it's a good feeling. That's why I said this recession. To hell with recession. The hell with recession. And you don't have to start out with nothing super huge. You don't have to start out with nothing super huge, but you need to start out. And you need to start out fast. And you need to start out quick, fast, in a hurry, because the recession that they talking about, oh, that one we don't want to experience. We've never experienced that one before. Oh, it's worse than Kuda Kante getting his damn foot cut off. I'm rolling in the wrong direction. Yeah, it's worse than that. Yeah. It's worse than 100 black folks sitting out in the field coming through a line, getting their ass tore up at the same time. It's worse than that. Yeah. It's worse. It's worse. It's worse than seeing four Negroes out in the sun that's 180 degrees. I'm talking about burning their ass up. I'm talking about cooking them just like these a damn piece of steak out there on the damn cement. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. This recession that they talking about. Oh, we haven't even begun to, because see, this thing in office, he means business, and he got a vengeance. That's why he's doing everything he can to get back in office, because he gonna get back at our black ass. He's already started with this housing authority, where he's giving them permission. You just get rid of them. I don't want to see a Negro nowhere. Not in the urban community. You get the ass out of it. Even if you have to plant something on them, you get to lock them up. He really could care less about us. But that's not scary to me. The scariest thing to me is being around people who smile with you and don't give a damn about you either. And I'm talking about our own color. Let's do better. Let's do better. Me, you, whoever. Let's do better. We can do better. We can raise the bar. We can go higher. We can motivate each other and like I said, it don't necessarily always take resources as far as money. Because some of them you can't give money to. Some of the ass won't. You give some of them, oh yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna give you this here $100 because I just believe you. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. You know, I've been waiting on it because I've been trying to find me $100. And yeah, time you walk away. Hey, Roscoe, you already know what it is. I need 7 G's of that. You already know how we do. You can't give some folk money. You cannot give some folk money. You know, I'm not going to call a name, but there is an individual that I know. I'm not going to even say, you know, whether it's a distant friend or family. I'm not going to say who it is, but I'm just going to say this. I know of an individual that if you give that person money, that person gonna go out. They're gonna buy every drug they can. They're gonna go and buy. They're gonna do everything they can. They ain't gonna buy the shit they need, but they're gonna go out and get every damn thing else they don't. And then whenever whenever the bills roll around, oh, oh man, I'm so that's why we stay so frustrated and stay so angry because we screw up our damn money during the weekday. And then time them bills roll around and you ain't got that money that you done spent on liquor, weed, and women and men or whatever it is you spend money on. You looking at them bills and then them bills like, man, tell you the truth. Tell you the truth, man. You know, anything irritates you. Anything irritates you. You find outlets then. This is where gossip and stuff, I believe, originated from, is because, you know, we need outlets. So we have to find something to make us feel good about the bad decisions that we made. I'm just using this. I ain't no damn doctor now. You know, I might need one, but I'm not a doctor, period. I might need 2 or 3 of them. Oh, maybe 5. But I just believe that. I believe that a lot of times we get so frustrated until we just have it all bundled up and we find something, you know, to vent it out with. We find something to air. We got to get it out somehow. And a lot of us we use different avenues that's keeping us in the same stagnated position that you probably would be in for the remaining of your life if we don't decide to change. We got to do better. I'm talking about myself too. I'm not keeping me out of the loop. I'm not keeping me out. Matter of fact, I definitely need to do better. And I'm talking about across the spectrum, across the board. I got to do, you know, a lot better because um, I definitely don't want to throw in no towel. I'm definitely not going to throw in no towel. I'm definitely never going to give up. And I don't give a damn what anybody, you can look at here. You could talk about me to hell freeze over. I done drunk I drunk 4 boxes. I don't give a damn about a chocolate nigga that sit on his ass 14 hours, no, 23 hours a day. Oh no, 24 hours a day. Because even when you sleep, you still smack your ass in the tail. So I have taken a whole glass of tall and a big old tall, and they say don't and I all 4. I don't give a damn. It's a mix. You just drink it, and the world just opens. but but anyway, this because now I am gonna do some material. I am gonna come back and I'm gonna do a video tomorrow evening. I want to say around. I probably do this one around 6:30. This not going to be my regular weekly I'm talking about services like I'm in church. My regular broadcasting is going to be on Saturdays at 7 o'clock, and then I'm going to do Sunday. I'm going to do Sundays, and I'm going to create a show for that like Sunday evening. Some folk in the show, you know, something. You know, I might do some clean roasting or you know just something. I may get a dude come in and do quick whatever, you know, just come in and trip out the day that I focus on right now. And you know, and as I grow, you know, hopefully I grow more than one person. But and I believe I eventually may. And you know, even if I don't, you know, I still enjoy talking. So I'm gonna still come on. I ain't gonna stop just because I got one down. 'Cause, you know, if I don't reach the one, that's good. Just damn one. But anyway, so as I as I grow or as I continue this or whatever becomes of it, because uh you never know how a thing is going to end up if you never start it. And so I started it because I said, well, I've been watching a lot of different other YouTubers and I enjoy talking myself. I said, so why not? Okay, well, here I go. Still standing. Peace. And there it is. I'm out of here. I'm for real. I'm so tired. My damn corn is hurting. I'm talking about both of them hurting. Normally it's the one on the left, but now the damn right one. And I even got on those shoes. I'm talking about I got shoes. I can't put a foot up there, you know, because I'm Negro for real. And you don't need to see. I'm Negro for real. I'm Negro for real. I promise I'm Negro for real. If you seen these right here, you'd understand. You'd understand that I did come from that tribe. I was a part of that damn tribe over there that used to dance over there. Yeah. Uh, but not on the coast, so I didn't dance on the damn coast. It ain't that fucked up. Yeah. But I'm just get ready to get out of here. But you can like, subscribe, and please mash the bell if you want to get any of the other content or whatever that I might come out with. Like I said, I'm just starting out. Who knows where it's going to go? And really, if it does, if it don't, 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 if it does, it's not. But peace. See, this is the part I can't stand right here. I mash in and the thing act like it don't want to end every time. I tell you, I really do.